The supplement industry is worth nearly $480 billion as of 2025, but a lot of it is built on empty promises. You see, I've been digging into this, and today I'm breaking down for you the 5 biggest supplement scams. Plus, I'll be providing you with better options with real evidence. If you're tired of wasting your money on supplements that don't work, then stick around and let's get started. Scam number 1, weight loss miracle pills. Weight loss miracle pills like Althea weight loss supplements, but there are so many out there on the market that it's hard to keep track. These promise you fast results with no effort, but in 2023, the Federal Trade Commission reported nearly 18,000 complaints about weight loss fraud. Althea was caught adding sibutramine. Now, this is a drug that inhibits the reuptake of neurotransmitters like serotonin, norepinephrine, and dopamine, thus making you feel fuller, faster, and then reducing your cravings. That is sneaky. Here is the catch though. This drug was banned by the FDA in 2010 for raising heart attack risks. But companies still source it from unregulated overseas labs, and then they hide it in natural labels to make sure it slips past customs. You want to watch out for any claims like no diet is needed. These types of claims are not true and they are not safe. Here is what you want to focus on instead. Protein, that's your number 1. You want to aim for 1.2 grams to 2.7 grams per kilogram. Now, this obviously will depend on what your goal is, but studies back protein for its weight loss, management, and then the maintenance. That's number 1, protein. Number 2 is caffeine. This is another great option. You want to aim for 200 to 400 milligrams daily. If you don't like coffee, then that's not a problem. Another great option that you have is green tea extract at 500 milligrams of EGCG. Now this stands for epigalactocan gallate. These are phytochemicals that are found in green tea. They work as fat burners. So here are those 3 alternative options instead of your weight loss miracle pills. Protein, caffeine, and EGCG. These all have way more evidence for boosting your metabolism and helping you lose some weight. Scam number 2, testosterone boosters that don't actually boost. Testosterone boosters like M-Drive, that's just one brand on the market, but there are many others. These are marketed for raising T levels and energy. M-Drive has 2 key ingredients. You've got ashwagandha listed at 600 milligrams and a steroid hormone, DHEA, listed at 5 milligrams. That is way below the 50 milligram studies used for any impact. When shopping for supplements that boost testosterone levels, you want to be on the lookout for instant muscle claims with no data provided to actually support that claim. Here are some alternative options that I will get into, but before, just keep in mind that nothing is going to work as well as testosterone replacement therapy. Obviously, you'll need to go to know a doctor, have your testosterone levels checked before you are prescribed TRT. So nothing will work as well as testosterone replacement therapy. Let's get into some of those alternative options that directly and or indirectly work to increase your testosterone levels. And the first one is surprisingly zinc at 30 milligrams daily can help support T levels. If you are deficient, you will see more of the benefits. And the second option is actually DHEA, which is actually what's included in M-Drive as we discussed earlier, but this is at a much higher dose dosing between 20 to 50 milligrams per day shows promise, but not at the 5 milligram that is included in M-Drive. And of course, I have to mention two key things: proper nutrition and sleep. These are key. Research shows that these two are foundational for having healthy testosterone levels. Moving on to scam number 3, green powders as veggie replacements. Green powders like AG1, they claim to pack 75 nutrients into a single scoop, but they have proprietary blends that hide the actual doses. Take, for example, one of the ingredients that they have, which is spirulina. You need 1 to 8 grams of spirulina for it to actually work. But AG1's 7-gram blend splits that across dozens of ingredients. So obviously too low. Things like licorice root extract that they include lack any strong evidence, and claims of replacing veggies just really do not hold up. You want to go for alternative options, your staples, whole foods, protein as discussed before at 1.6 grams per kilogram, and making sure that you're getting plenty of fiber from fruits and veggies, aiming for 30 grams of fiber per day. Moving on to scam number 4, anti-aging fountain of youth formulas. Anti-aging formulas that include things like human growth hormone, HGH, and NAD plus boosters. Take, for example, HGH pills that point to a 1999 study with injections showing muscle gains, but over-the-counter versions only stimulate with no actual proof. Then you've got your NAD plus claims that lean on mouse studies for longevity. And what happens and what is studied in mouse doesn't always convert and gets extrapolated to humans. Human trials just show blood levels increases, not aging reversals. So watch out for turn back time hype and claims, stay young forever, take this supplement and you'll never age. It's just exaggerated marketing and claims. So what should you focus on? And again, I'm gonna sound like a broken record. Focus on, you guessed it, protein. 1.2 to 2.7 grams per kilogram daily, again, depending on your goal. If you are looking for some other options, then you've got magnesium at 400 milligrams and vitamin D at 2000 IUs. The Aging Review links these to muscle and bone support. Those are real aging benefits, having strong, healthy bones and joints and maintaining muscle mass as you age are two key things to ensuring that you live longer and healthier. Scam number 5 and our last scam for the day, immune boosting cure-alls. If only there was such a thing. Immune cure-alls like elderberry, and I will admit when my kids are sick, I have gone to the store and bought and given my kids elderberry syrups and gummies, hoping that it would shorten their cold symptoms and flu. And guess what? It often doesn't. And I'm left there to take care of them for like a week as they are recovering from being sick. Immune cure-alls like elderberry, they promise to stop colds fast and to shorten colds and flu symptoms. But studies showing a 2-day reduction use super high dose syrups, 600 to 1500 milligrams of anthocyanins, which is the bioactive compound found in things like blueberries and obviously elderberry. But if you actually go to the market and look at the elderberry supplements, take for example gummies. Most gummies offer 100 to 300 milligrams depending on the brand. And you have to factor in the fact that processing of these supplements will cut down the potency. A 2022 JAMA study found that half of immunity supplements were mislabeled. So you don't even have an accurate representation of the actual doses being claimed on the label. So be cautious and look out for total protection claims. They just don't deliver, or they fall short of the claims that they are making. Here are some alternatives that you can take. Prioritize vitamin C at 500 milligrams, and then vitamin D at 1000 IUs, and zinc at 15 milligrams. A 2017 review shows that zinc can shorten colds, and C and D help to support an overall healthy immune system. That's the rundown, the 5 big supplement scams: weight loss tricks, weak testosterone boosters, overhyped powders, anti-aging myths, and immunity supplements that absolutely flop. But we've got you covered with some better options with real science behind them. Make sure that you are doing your homework. Check studies on PubMed. Take studies, input them in AI tools like ChatGPT, and ask it to provide you with a summary of the results. I'd be curious to hear what your take is on this. Please leave a comment. I'll check them out, and make sure that you subscribe if you want more breakdowns, and I'll see you next time.